it's mommy. I have been wanting to sit down and make you a video for a very long time, and it only took me 3 months, 3 weeks, and 4 days to do it. So it's almost Halloween, as you can see. We just got done taking your Halloween pictures. Hi, here's Banksy. Right now you are taking a nap, so back up, back up. God, you stink. Go lay down. You are taking a nap right now, and I found my tripod, so I said I have to make this video. So let me start from the beginning. Thanksgiving 2016. Thanksgiving 2016, me and Daddy decided to stay home and do our own thing and make our own dinner and, you know, kind of have our own little thing at home instead of running all around like we normally do. So in the middle of making dinner, I kind of thought that I should maybe take a pregnancy test. So I did, and it was positive, and we literally could not have been any happier. We really couldn't. I mean, it was just taking me back to that day. The happiest day of my life, until you got here, of course. I don't think me and Daddy even ate our Thanksgiving dinner. I think we were just so excited and just so very happy. So the pregnancy went well. I say that now, it was horrible. It was really hard. The beginning was very good. I was pretty nauseous. The doctor gave me some good medicine to stop the nausea, so I'm thankful for that. But early on, they told me that I was very low on fluid, which, you know, I didn't think was a gigantic deal. So I packed in a lot of water. I drank. All I did was drink water, and I was still low on fluid. So I ended up going to the doctor every week, and I got to see you every week, so I didn't complain. Every week my fluid was still low. Nobody knew why. I didn't know why. It's just one of those things, I guess. Come week 37, I went for my weekly ultrasound, and they said that you gotta come out now. Of course, me and Daddy were all ready for you. Your nursery was all ready, which I'm sitting in right now. We had everything we needed. We just had to pack our bags. So the doctor said, let me just call your doctor to make sure it's okay for, you know, you to go to the hospital now. Let him know that we're going to induce you. And it took him an hour to come back to me. He said, I'll be right back. I'm going to go talk to your doctor. And it took him about an hour to get back to me. And I was going crazy. And it was still dark from the ultrasound. And I was just bawling my eyes out. I was terrified. I was on the phone with Daddy crying. I called Honey, Aunt Kristen, Aunt Danielle, Aunt Autumn. I called everybody. It was such a whirlwind. I wasn't ready. I mean, we were ready, but I wasn't ready yet. I was so scared, and they made it sound so scary, like it was an emergency. So we were supposed to go right to the hospital, but I had to go home and get a shower, and we had to pack our bags, and I had to say goodbye to the babies before you came, the fur babies. I had to snuggle with them one last time because it was their last time being the only babies in the house. So we packed our bags, cleaned up a little bit. I got a shower. I just sat in your nursery and I was like, oh my God, next time I'm here, Lucy's gonna be here. And we were just so excited. We were so excited. So we got in the car, we were on our way there, and we actually decided on your middle name on the way to the hospital that day. I remember it, the curve that we were on and everything, I'll never forget it. So we get there, we get to the hospital, we had a room, everything was set up, we had a nurse, she was horrible, and everything was scheduled, everything went as planned. I had some lunch and it was horrible. They had to put a balloon in my cervix to help me dilate before they can give me Pitocin. So I think the balloon was probably the worst part of the whole entire thing. The balloon was horrible, absolutely horrible. And the nurse had to come like every half hour and kind of pull it out a little bit, and it was taped to my leg, so she had to take the tape off, pull the balloon a little bit out, and then tape it again. Oh my God, I was getting tape off my legs for weeks. I'm serious, weeks. So finally, well, we got to the hospital like around 12, I think. I got the balloon like maybe like around 2, and I think the balloon finally ended up coming out around 6 p.m. Me and Daddy, he was helping me in the bathroom, I had to pee, and the balloon just, So that meant I was ready for Pitocin. So they hooked me up, I got the Pitocin, this was about 6 p.m. Not much happened between 6 p.m. and like around 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock is around the time I started having contractions. Now when I was pregnant with you, I did go into false labor, but the contractions that you have during labor do not compare. They do not compare at all. These contractions were pretty horrible. They were. So I had contractions for probably about 2 hours. Yeah, about 2 hours I had contractions. And finally I was in the bathroom, and me and Daddy were in the bathroom, and I was just screaming, crying because they hurt so bad. So she was like, all right, well, I'm gonna call you in an epidural. I was like, yes, thank you. Thank God. So got the epidural about 1 a.m. Piece of cake. And about 2 a.m. I started pushing. It all happened so fast, I can't even explain it. But you know, I would go back to that day and relive it, and I wouldn't change a darn thing, because that day was just perfect. It really was. We lucked out so much with you, Lucy. We really did. The labor and the delivery, everything was so easy. So anyway, about 2 a.m., sorry, I started pushing, and I didn't think I could do it. I literally did not think I could do it. I kept saying to the nurse, Amanda, which she was amazing, my nighttime nurse, she was absolutely amazing. I was like, I can't do this. I can't, it hurts so bad, I can't do it. I feel this pressure, and I know I did poop during labor, which TMI, I don't care. This is a true story. So I pooped, and just the pressure nobody told me about this pressure. I wasn't expecting this pressure at all. So, that was the only thing I was complaining about, this pressure, this pressure, this pressure. So, I started pushing, and I told her a million times I couldn't do it, I couldn't do it. She said, yes, you can, she's right there, she's right there, she's right there, but I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know how to push, I don't know if I'm pushing right, I can't really feel anything. Like, am I doing this right? Is she really there? Because I don't feel her. So I just continued to do what she told me to do and push, push, push. And I pushed for, I think, about 2 hours. And you finally came at 4:15. Oh my God. I can't even explain. I can't even explain the feeling I had. I reached down between my legs because the doctor was giving you to me, and I pulled you up and you just stared right into my eyes the whole way up to my chest. It was the most amazing feeling I've ever had. And here comes Romy because I'm crying. I know, honey, I'm okay, I'm happy, don't worry. So, thank you. Okay, you can go lay down. So they put you in my arms and we just locked eyes, and oh my God, it was the most amazing feeling. It was just so amazing. It was just me and Daddy, and we'll never forget, we had 50s rock and roll playing while we were in that delivery room, and the song that was playing when you were born was Ain't Love a Kick in the Head by Dean Martin, which is probably one of my all-time favorite songs, and definitely one of my all-time favorite songs now. So that song was playing, and me and Daddy we spent a full hour with just us three all together. We gave you your first bottle. I burped you. And of course you burped so well. And we just enjoyed, you know, skin to skin for about an hour, and then I got changed, and we had our visitors come in. We had Honey, Aunt Kristen, Aunt Danielle, Grammy, Mimi, Grandpa. It was such an amazing time, you know, seeing Aunt Kristen and Aunt Danielle and Aunt Autumn, Aunt Sissy, have their babies and meet them for the first time. I was just so excited for them to meet you for the first time because I knew how much I loved them, and I just couldn't wait to see their faces when they saw you. Yeah, it was such an amazing time. It really was. Just seeing how much everyone loved you, and they just met you. It was just beautiful. It really was. It was so beautiful. And I mean, that whole day, I mean, you were born at 4:15, so we had the whole day with you. You had your vision test and your hearing test, and you passed both of them, and you're just such a good baby. You are now. I can't wait to get into that. So we were in the hospital for, I feel like I'm a little bit too close. All right. We were in the hospital for 2 nights, I think it was. I think it was 2 nights. We were able to leave really quickly, thankfully. It was nice being in the, yeah, so we were there for a couple of nights, and then finally, you know, we got home. I mean, it was nice in the hospital with all the nurses and everything helping out, and but it was just nice. So that is all for today. Now I'm going to see if I can edit this and if it's any good. So, I love you very, very much. I love you so, so much. And I'll talk to you next time.